The pilgrimage for me was an opportunity to encounter God's grace. It means that we engage our whole being. We travel personally from one place to another in order to engage in prayer and reflection, to express our faith in God. It is a moment that engages our whole person in such a way that we ask for and anticipate kind of grace for all of our life, for all of our circumstances and situations that we're encountering in life. And that grace might be transformative, that it might help us to overcome challenges and difficulties and sorrows that we all encounter. That opportunity to encounter God's grace in a way that's transformative of our whole circumstances, our whole being, just as our whole being was participating in that act of love and pilgrimage to the National Shrine. Whenever I have the privilege to lead a Eucharistic procession, I can't help but to be profoundly grateful for this occasion, where I'm not only close to Christ in his real presence in the Blessed Sacrament, but able to really share that blessing with others as we process and offer our own adoration, prayer, and praise to God for his presence with us. And especially in that tangible sign, that outward sign of the Eucharist, which we treasure as Catholics. In some ways, just as kind of the pinnacle of and the highlight of our celebration of the Eucharist, because it kind of draws our attention and our focus more fully on Christ, his presence and his gift and grace for us. We adore Christ and we lift him up in our presence so that we might have our attention focused in on him more fully and be open more fully to the grace he offers us and the blessings that he gives to us in his presence. The Rosary is a prayer that all Catholics are familiar with, and to be able to share that beautiful prayer, which always draws us close to Our Lady, and Our Lady then draws us close to her Son. To do that in many languages, that is expressive of so many cultures, really, to me, shows the universality of the Church's embrace, and how in every language and every culture, there's that common theme, the common devotion, common appreciation for the role of Our Lady, and that common encounter with Christ, to whom she leads us. I have had opportunities throughout all of my life to visit the Basilica of the National Shrine of the Immaculate Conception. And I was ordained there in that space. Because of that, that has very treasured memory in my own reflection and experience. The shrine itself, with its mosaics, its marble and details, visually, it has a huge impact on, I think, any Catholic who encounters it. They're so overwhelmed by the beauty of this space that it inspires a sense of the beauty of God in our hearts, a longing to be more closely united with him in his heavenly kingdom, as there is a bit of a reflection of that beauty and splendor of his kingdom there in the shrine.